and welcome back to The Little Red Hen. Today I would like to speak to you about a very important subject. Now don't get scared when you hear this, but we're going to talk about meal planning. Meal planning can be extremely overwhelming. We do not have to make it extremely overwhelming. We can simplify it. I'm going to do this in kind of a series because there are so many different ways to meal plan. It all has to go by what your family does. Whether you go shopping once a week, whether you get paid and choose to go shopping every 2 weeks, whether you like to go shopping once a month or get your bulk groceries for once a month and then get your produce and perishable items every couple of weeks. It is all completely up to you and how your family would like to do it. But I have one suggestion: meal plan. Try to do it. Just see if you can do it for 1 month. See how much money you're going to end up saving by planning out your menus and knowing what you're going to be eating that week. That way, when we get to the grocery store, we don't run back and forth through the aisles, rack our brains trying to think of what are we going to make this week. Well, I could pick up stuff to make tacos. I don't remember what I have in my freezer. I think I might have cheese. Maybe I'll get some more cheese. And you come home and you have 3 things of cheese in your freezer. Those kind of things really do happen, especially if we don't meal plan. Today I'm going to talk about a few things that may help you with your meal planning. Number 1, make a list. This is probably a little backwards and I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to fix that, but make a list of your family's favorite meals. The types of meals that are your go-to meals. You know your family likes them. I have a few different categories. 1, I have beef. I list all the things that I make that are beef. 2, I have chicken. All the things that are chicken. I have pork. We don't make a whole lot with pork besides bacon and ham. I have fast meals, crock pot meals. Those are included in my fast meals, different things like quesadillas, nachos, BLTs. There are just different categories that we end up doing. And then we also have a Brinner. My kids named it Brinner. It is breakfast for dinner. So I have those listed. Waffles, French toast, biscuits and gravy. Chad does not like eggs, so I usually don't make any type of quiche or egg bake or anything like that because he doesn't care for it. I do make eggs to go along with it because I don't eat the waffles and French toast. I don't eat bread products. But back to the meal planning. Come up with a master list. What I did for this was I had the kids sit down with me at the table and then I asked Chad a few of his favorite meals. And we went through and I just wrote down everything that the kids said. I like this. I like enchiladas. I like broccoli cheese soup. I like when we have fried chicken. I like chicken and dumplings. So I wrote them all down and then I thought some more of what I normally end up making. Chili, just different things like that, made my list. So when it comes time to menu plan, I can take out that list and I can quickly look through and figure out what my family likes to eat. So that's kind of step number 1. Step number 2, and this is for if you want to be frugal and take the time to do it, look in your store sales ads. I would suggest doing this if you are maybe shopping weekly or bi-weekly. This way you can be sure to kind of stock up on it, but look at the store sales ads. See what is on sale, see what meat is on sale, see if there's any pasta on sale, and kind of plan your menu according to that. I used to do that when we didn't have the space or the money to have a stockpile. I now have a deep freezer and I have a beautiful pantry. So I can stockpile on some items that I purchase at Sam's and I don't have to go by the store menu for my menu planning. But let's say you don't have the space and you don't have the time and you want to save a lot of money. Get your piece of paper and your ad from your store. This is the type where this menu that I'm going to show you today is for the person who doesn't want to stick to a day that you have to make that meal. This is my family's meal plan. I have it written on the calendar. But let's say you're the type where I don't want to be stuck making pancakes on Monday and fish on Tuesday and ham on Wednesday. I don't want to be stuck on the day that I make the item. So instead, take your piece of paper, number it 1 through 7. Think of 7 meals that you can make for that week. And then look in your pantry, also look in the store ad and see what you have for those meals already in your house and according to the store ad. Make a grocery list according to those recipes. This way, you aren't tied down to a specific day to make the item. Just you have 7 meals under your belt. You can do that if you go for 2 weeks. Write down 1 through 14. You've got 14 meals ready. You got the groceries for them. They're at your house. So you can pick it whatever day you like to make it. It's gonna save you time, it's gonna save you money, and it's gonna save you energy. So the next thing to remember when you do your list, maybe you need 2 crock pot meals because you have church or you have sports or things that you need to get to. So remember, write 1 crock pot meal, 2 crock pot meal because you need to have 2 crock pot meals. We do a meatless Monday, so we usually end up with like some sort of soup or breakfast dish. We do a Taco Tuesday, which is any type of Mexican dish. Wednesday's my crock pot meal, Sunday's my crock pot meal. They can be crock pot or time baked, but no matter what they are, they need to be fast. So there are just a few things to take into account today. We're gonna stop it right here. I'm not gonna continue on with all the different types of meal planning. Today's type of meal planning was numbering 1 through 7, 1 through 14, no calendar needed, no specific day, no specific commitment to the meal that day. Just remember, make a family menu list, meal list, sorry, make a family meal list on what are your favorites. Look at your store ad, look at your pantry, and see what you have. Get a piece of paper, write down some meals, then go grocery shopping. I hope you have a blessed day and stay tuned for the other meal planning tips that I have coming.